Class 8th, we have been studying chapter number 9, that is reproduction. Yes, so we studied different topics, like we studied about male reproductive organ, we also studied about female reproductive organ. Yes, and we also studied about the sperm, and we also studied about the egg, or you can call it ovum. Yes, and what is the meaning of ovule? Ovule means young ovum, which develop into, which contains egg cell. Okay, so uh, as you can see on the screen, first of all let's discuss this picture. Okay, first of all let's discuss this picture, then we will discuss the previous topic. Okay, first of all let's discuss this picture, then we will discuss the previous topic. So as you can see on the screen, can you see some snake like structure? Can you see some small insect like structure? Actually they are very small, like a thread. Can you see they have a circular head? Can you see they have a circular head? These are actually sperm. These are actually sperm. And as you can see the picture of egg. Yes, can you see the picture of egg? Yes, you know what is fertilization? Yes, fertilization is actually the fusion of male cell, or you can say fusion of sperm and egg in the fallopian tube. So as we studied that male gamete means sperm reaches to the fallopian tube. Sperm reaches to the fallopian tube through the vagina. Okay, and in fallopian tube sperm meets with egg. So this is the picture, is actually the representation of this picture is actually a rough representation of uh, um, fusion of sperm and egg in the fallopian tube. Yes, so this picture is actually showing uh, fusion of sperm with egg in fallopian tube. Well, I will show you one more picture. So you will understand it better. I will show you one more picture so you will understand it more better. Okay, so it will clear your old doubts. So the male cell means sperm meet with female cell. Okay, and can you see the circular structure just around the egg? Can you see the circular structure just around the egg? Okay, these are known as zona pellucida. Yes, these are known as zona pellucida, which becomes impermeable to the other sperm. Yes, impermeable to other sperm means what? Impermeable to other sperm means what? Zoma pellucida, the function of zoma pellucida, it allows only one sperm to meet, or you can say one sperm to fuse with one egg. Yes, zona pellucida allows one sperm to fuse with one egg, so it becomes impermeable. Yes, so it does not allow the other, it is like a layer. Okay, these are circular in shape. Okay, as you can see. So when a sperm when a sperm fuse when a sperm fuse with egg, that time the head of the sperm reaches into egg. The head of the sperm reaches into egg, and the tail of the sperm left outside the ovum. Yes, the tail of the sperm left outside the egg. Yes, the tail of the sperm left outside the egg. Only head of the sperm reaches into the ovum. Okay, so this happens inside it. Okay, and I hope you understood. Okay, uh, about it. And you, so zona pellucida, remember zona pellucida is allow only one sperm inside it, others are just stopped by follicle cells. Okay. And what is ovum and what is egg? Yes, what is ovum and what is egg? We studied in previous class what is ovum. An ovum is actually a haploid female reproductive cell, means it is a single cell. Okay, means okay, and both animals and embryophytes have ovum. Okay, and the term ovule means it is used for the young ovum of an animal, and as well as for plant structure. Okay, and this ovule, or you can say ovum, which carries the female gametophyte means female cell, egg cell, and develops into a seed after fertilization. Okay, I hope you understood. And sperm was observed in 1677 by Antony van Leeuwenhoek. Antony van Leeuwenhoek, using a microscope, the sperms are produced by testes. Those sperms are very small in size. Each has a head, middle piece, and tail. Each sperm is a single cell with all usual cell components. Okay, I hope you understood. And what is fertilization? What is fertilization? The fusion of male and female gamete is known as fertilization. Yes, the male and the female gametes are released from the male and female reproductive organ. Sperms, which is also known as male gamete, are released from male reproductive organ, means penis, and these sperms enter the female body through the vagina. Then they travel through the fallopian tubes where they meet with eggs. Hence, the process of fertilization take place in the fallopian tube. Okay, during fertilization, the haploid nucleus, means single nucleus of the sperm, and that of ovum fuse with each other to form the zygote. This zygote divides to form an embryo, which turns and develop into fetus. Yes, remember, zygote forms embryo, embryo forms fetus. Zygote forms embryo, embryo forms fetus. Okay. Now let's study the next point. Let's move on. Yes, this is the picture. This is the original picture, through which you can actually understand the process. So, what did you see in the picture? What did you see in the picture? You can see the fallopian tube. Can you see the fallopian tube? Yes. And the bottom part of the fallopian tube is actually ovary. Yes, ovary. Can you see ovary? And you can see the fallopian tube. So, the circular shape structure, can you see the circular shape structure which are going inside which are reaching inside the fallopian tube? Can you see? And can you see in the ovary eggs are present? In the ovary eggs are present. Yes. So the eggs released from ovary. Yes, the eggs are released from ovary and they reaches to fallopian tube. Yes, the eggs are released from ovary and reaches to fallopian tube. Yes, and where the sperms can you see the sperm? Can you see the picture of sperm? Can you see the picture of sperm? These sperms meet with egg. These sperm meet with egg and the fertilization occur, as you can see in the picture. Sperms are actually fusing with the egg and fertilization is happening. Okay, fertilization is happening. So after fertilization, the fertilized egg reaches to the uterus. Yes, after fertilized, so these fertilized egg reaches to the uterus where zygotes formed, and zygote slowly starts developing into fetus. Yes, When the fetus develop, it becomes a baby. Yes. First of all, zygote. First of all, what happens? Actually, this zygote is developed. This zygote forms the embryo. This zygote turns into embryo. This zygote turns into an embryo, and this embryo turn and develops into a fetus. Yes. So this process happen. Okay. This process happen. Okay. Because the sperm meet with egg, sperm fuse with egg. After fusing of sperm and egg, we will call it fertilized egg. Which word we will use? Fertilized egg. Now this fertilized egg actually form the zygote form the embryo form the fetus form the new baby. Okay. In this way, the baby is developed. Okay. Now let's see two type of fertilization. Yes, because there are two type of fertilization. Okay, so what are their names? Let's find out. Let's move on the next point. So kids, you already know what is the meaning of fertilization. Yes, the fusion of male gamete and female gamete, or you can say the fusion of male, this fusion of sperm and egg in the fallopian tube is known as fertilization. After fertilization, zygote is formed. After fertilization, zygote is formed. So there are two type of fertilization: internal fertilization and external fertilization. Yes, there are two type of fertilization: internal fertilization and external fertilization. So as the name suggests, internal means inside and external means outside. Yes, the name is suggesting the process of fertilization. Yes, so the fertilization which take place inside the female body, the fertilization which take place inside the female body is called internal fertilization. Yes, internal fertilization happen in human and in buffalo, cow, camel, goat, sheep. In all these animals, internal fertilization happen. Yes. So the fertilization which takes place inside the female body is called internal fertilization. Now, kids, let's talk about the external fertilization. Yes, external means outside. External means outside. Yes, the fertilization which take place outside the body. Yes, means in internal fertilization is happening inside the female body. Internal fertilization is happening inside the female body. Internal fertilization is happening inside the female body. Means male gamete and female gamete are fusing inside the female body. But in external fertilization, male gamete and female gamete they fuse outside the body. Yes. So fertilization in which the fusion of male and female gamete takes place outside the body is called external fertilization. Yes, fertilization in which the fusion of male gamete and female gamete take place outside the body is called external fertilization. Okay, example: frog, fish, starfish. Yes, frog. In frog, external fertilization occur. Yes, means because the frog gives female frog gives egg. Okay, and on this egg the male gametes fuse. Okay, outside the body. Okay, in the same process occur with fish and starfish. Okay, we will study about them also. Okay, we will also study about them, but before it let's study about the zygote. Let's move on the next point. So kids, as you can see, formation of zygote. Yes, can you see the circular structure? Circular structure is actually a female gamete, means egg cell. Circular structure is actually a female gamete, means egg cell. Okay, and you can see the male gamete also. Okay, so when some female gamete contains cytoplasm, so when male gamete meet with female gamete, when male gamete meet with female gamete, then the fertilization occur. Because of fertilization, zygote is formed. Zygote is also single cell. Yes, zygote is also a single cell. Okay, so as you can see in the female gamete, the black dot is actually a female nucleus, red dot is actually male nucleus, and the green dots are actually mitochondria, which is also known as powerhouse. So a zygote is always prepared from the union of two gametes. Yes, zygote is always formed from two gamete, means male cell and female cell. Okay, and constitute the first stage. Yes, this is the first stage. Formation of zygote is the first stage. Then later in second stage embryo is formed, and in third stage you can say fetus is formed, and in fourth stage baby is developed. Yes, in first stage zygote formed, the second stage embryo is formed, in third stage fetus is formed, and fourth stage individual baby is formed. Okay, so a zygote is always synthesized, or you can say prepared from the union means fusion of combining of two gametes, and constitute the first stage in this unique organism development. Yes, actually zygotes are usually produced by fertilization. Yes, which happens between two haploid cell. Yes, two haploid cell means two single cell, two haploid cell. Ovum and sperm are known as haploid cell. Okay, when they fertilize, the zygote is formed. Which and when they combine to form a single, they combine. Who combine? Sperm and male haploid cell combine, and when they combine, they form a single diploid cell. Single diploid cell. So this kind of zygote contains DNA. Yes, zygote has DNA, which is actually derived from both male and female cell, which is actually derived from both male and female parent cell, and this provides all genetic information necessary to form a new individual. Yes, this actually zygote provides the necessary, because it contains DNA, which actually provide the genetic information. Genetic information are those information which forms the new individual. Yes, which forms the new individual. Okay, so I hope you understood about zygote. A zygote is always synthesized from the union of two gametes and constitute the first stage in a unique organism development. Zygote are usually developed by fertilization event between two haploid cell and an ovum and sperm cell, which combine to form single diploid cell which contains DNA. Yes, such zygote contains DNA derived from both the parents, and this provide all the genetic information necessary to form a new individual. I hope you understood. Okay, now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, so now you know that zygote is a diploid single cell. Zygote is a diploid single cell. Zygote is a diploid single cell which contains DNA. Okay, which is derived from the both cell, parent cell, and which help for genetic to take the genetic information which help to develop the individual. So as you can see, development of zygote. Well, this topic is not given in your book. Okay, development of zygote is not given in your book. Just for your knowledge, I have shown. Just for your knowledge, I have shown. So what happens when the sperm sperm means male gamete, reaches to the fallopian tube, they fuse and form the fertilized egg, or you can say they form the zygote. Okay, so how does it reach to the egg? Because the layer around the layer around the egg, which is known as zona pellucida, you can say, which does not allow the all the sperm inside going it allows only one sperm. Yes, one sperm can reach to the one egg. So the head of the sperm, sorry, the head of the sperm reaches inside the egg, which contains a nucleus, and nucleus has DNA and ribosome. So they fertilized, and it does not allow the remaining. Okay, the tail remains outside. Okay, so and this fertilizing sperm uh, combine with egg. Okay, and their nucleus, they contains nucleus. Egg cell also contain nucleus, and the head of the sperm which goes inside the egg cell, it also contains nucleus. So both the nucleus of the both mix, and mixing of cell nucleus. So the nucleus of both cell mix together, chromosome also of ovum and sperm, so they mix. As you can see also in the picture, mixing of cell nuclei and chromosome of ovum and sperm, as you can see. So when they mix, they actually DNA help to derive the genetic information from the both cell, and when they combine, a new egg is formed, which is known as fertilized egg, or you can say zygote is formed. In this way fertilization complete, and then fertilization develop into embryo develop into fetus. Okay, this process occurs. I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. Okay, it's time to ask question from you. So question number 1, as you can see on the screen, draw the diagram of formation of zygote. Yes, draw the diagram of formation of zygote. So you will draw the diagram of formation of zygote. Remember kids, diagram of formation of zygote, not diagram of development of zygote. Yes, you will not make the diagram of development of zygote, you will make the diagram of formation of zygote. Okay. Okay, and next question is, draw the diagram of fertilization in fallopian tube. Yes, you will make that also the diagram of fallopian tube. I showed you in second slide fallopian tube diagram. Yes, where the fertilization is happening. Okay, now question number 3 is, in which animals does the external fertilization take place? Yes, external fertilization means outside. Yes, so it happens in different animals like frog, fish, starfish. Yes, external fertilization takes place in frog, fish, starfish, and blah blah blah. Okay, question number 4. So question number 4 is, what is internal and external fertilization? Yes, what is internal and external fertilization? So kids, let's first of all let's talk about internal fertilization. Yes, what is internal fertilization? Internal, what is the spelling of internal? INTERNL. What is the spelling of fertilization? FERTILIZATION. Okay, in the place of S you can also write Z. So you can also write the spelling of fertilization FERTILIZATION, or you can write FERTILIZATION. Tillisation. Okay. So what is internal? Internal means inside and external means outside. Yes, internal means inside, external means outside. So what is internal fertilization? The fertilization which take place inside the female body is called internal fertilization. Yes, the fertilization which takes place inside the female body is called internal fertilization. Means what? Means the female gamete and male gamete. The female gamete means ovum, male gamete means egg. They are fusing with each other inside the female body in fallopian tube. Yes, am I right? I'm always right. Yes. Now let's talk about external fertilization. So fertilization in which the fusion of male and female gamete take place. Yes, fertilization in which take place outside the female body. Fertilization which take place outside the female body is called external fertilization. Yes, means what? It means the male gamete and female gamete. It means male gamete and female gamete. Means male gamete means sperm and female gamete means egg, or you can say ovum. Okay, they fuse outside in the environment. Okay, like it happens with the egg of frog, fish, starfish. Okay, I hope you understood. Kids, now before we finish today's class, let me tell you that I will send you. I will make a video of 10 minutes and send you, in which I will show some topic related to project file. Yes, you will have to make project file, so I will send you. Okay, so you will have to make. Soon I will send you. You will get, maybe you will get in 2 days or 3 days. Okay, soon you will get. So you will have to make a project file which will give you good marks. Okay, and I will give you some important topics so you can learn and write also in project file. Okay, I hope you understood. Now in next class we will study about IVF technology. Yes, IVF technology. We will also study the development of embryo, and we will study about the frog. Okay, till then, take care, be safe, bye bye.